are cute. Most people say.
Betsy, shut up. You be quiet right now. How many times do I have to tell you?
That's that is quite an opener to this series. Just like a sort of a casual joke about child abuse, but
10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire.
What?
And horned lords shall bow their
dialogue
heads
is fine.
to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at
called the
last
lunar
is found of the 7th who soared so high.
yeah, a lunar eclipse. In this case, you are so quiet compared to this
Well,
cinematic.
I'm about a foot away from my phone. My daughter is on my lap.
Oh yeah, no, it's
I
alright.
I think that's just the nature of the game. That the opening stuff is just so loud. But the gameplay will be quieter.
Yeah, the gameplay is quieter than this, so it'll eventually work out. But for right now,
You know what also occurs to me? You could adjust your Windows settings. Your Windows audio settings and set Dark Messiah at a slightly lower volume.
that's a great point.
Last daughter of a forlorn line shall guide him into history. Beneath the crypts, prophecies clash. The war of ancient enemies.
If we care about this as like a product, I don't think that we're gonna like just first take everything, but instead would go back and re-record that just that cinematic and just record over it at a different time. But yeah, you're still extremely quiet from my
Yeah.
okay. So in this case, we've got options.
It's an ugly man with buggy eyes.
There's an ugly man with terrible eyes and terrible skin. He needs to like
Is that a
moisturize.
necromancer? Is that what he is?
Yeah, he's just a full necromancer.
He's so dark. You hear that?
Yeah, I guess for the heck of it, we're gonna.
Oh, so this is a NSFW full language stream.
Oh, because it's not for children.
No, because you said heck.
Oh.
Master Fenrig. Where are you?
Master Fezziwig.
Now
Master
listen.
Fenrig.
In the room ahead, there's an altar.
I
with a
closed my eyes for
spider
too long,
artifact.
and now I'm scared.
We'll need it to get to the Shantiri crystal.
Spider artifact, Shantiri crystal.
My
Okay.
voice will
I
guide
had Twain Crystal.
and have no fear. I'll be watching over you.
All right. So, when I go sideways, it like bobs my head a little bit to the side, which is
Right.
interesting. But
Isn't that how you walk sideways?
it is almost sort of.
You dramatically lean about 30 degrees right and left.
Yeah. Anyway,
So far, so good.
so far so
Doesn't
good.
your brain not adjust
Use
to
the
the
spider
angle?
key we found, Sereth.
My brain adjusts to very few things, if we're honest. But this
Pull
is
the lever, Sereth.
this is
Then
Dark
hurry
Messiah.
through the fire.
If I
Pull the
have
Pull the
thought
lever,
through
Sarah.
this- Pull the lever, Sereth.
Do it. Pull the lever.
Pull the lever, and I'm just gonna walk slowly.
I was waiting
Oh,
for the
no.
next
Again.
You
won't
can't
Hey,
do
no,
it.
it was the wrong lever.
Have a second chance.
Oh my goodness.
Stephen go? Where Uncle Big Stephen
You're not Steven? You're fat.
I straight up, like,
Steve?
you're not loud enough to be able to hear properly. Like, I'm missing a lot of what you said.
Okay. Let me just increase that a little bit. Does that help?
That does help. I also turned up my volume.
Is it by contrast to the video game?
It was, but it was also just quiet on its own anyway.
Okay, because oh man, balancing audio levels, audio mixing is like the hardest thing on the planet.
Yeah. I got you. We'll
It's
suffer
going
through
to be different. Like, people think Christopher Nolan gets it wrong. And if Christopher Nolan gets it wrong, I'm probably not going to get it right.
it. That is why I have you here, though, is because I wanted to do this. I wanted to play Dark Messiah again for what is probably the 8th or 9th time.
Yeah.
If I try to think through all the times that I've played this. And
Is there something called the Spider Queen in this game?
There's a big
that's
spider.
definitely a person with a mask that looks like a spider on all of those big
There's a giant
square
spider.
blocks.
Oh, this is, I believe, a representation of something related to this. Is it the 7th? So,
There's
how
seven
does
something.
this work? So you find the skull of the 7th dragon late in the game, and
Right.
the statue is this like multi-armed woman who does save you, or like I don't know if they save you or not. They're scary, but I think this is a symbolic representation of that.
Okay.
But either way, related to the Spider Temple business. So, either way, yeah. And leap through the door. The jump is kind of interesting. There's a moment where you like almost can't tell that you've jumped because your camera doesn't go very high.
Right.
Also, it's like a multi-stage
See
thing.
the planks around that pillar? They look weak.
Boom.
See if you
Oh,
can
man.
break them.
I remember this game. The fact that. Did you say Spider-Man, Betsy? Okay.
Yes. What about the game?
Oh yeah. So you look down and that was a weak throw.
That you
look
have your
down
whole body.
and you see your body. I loved. Like
It was
I
like
just,
the first game.
It was so annoying to me that like more games didn't do that.
Yeah. Well,
I think Halo, either Halo 2 or Halo 3 was the first one that I know of that did that.
yeah. And there's a lot of other games that absolutely could. Like, they
Jump
have
on
the
that
bandwidth
thing
and
and
the
fly.
strength to do it. But they just don't.
I think that is the one single flaw with the Dishonored franchise is that when you look down, you don't see your body.
Oh, hello. My cat is
It
coming
is-
in
it is
here, and
its
she's
one-
gonna try to jump on a table.
No.
But look at this. It's beautiful. Very
Hold
funny
on,
grunts
hold on.
from our man Sarah.
Physical obstacles will be the easiest you face in this life, Sarah. Now is your chance to conquer them.
Did you see that? Oh, my cat. I love you, but you gotta stay on the floor, dog. Alright. I haven't heard you in a while. You there?
Yes, I'm here. I had to turn my microphone off for private conversation.
Sensible. Maybe I should turn my microphone off to tell Marnie she should not get on the table. Okay. Reminder that the kicking mechanic in this game is the best melee.
Use the spell I taught you, Sarah, and the dark will hold no secrets for you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think I can go through the tutorial here.
Yeah, that seems
And then-
reasonable.
See if you can open the chest. You never know what you might find. If you see a weapon, go ahead.
That's how
and pick
you
it
open.
up.
I mean, it's the way
There will be
Link
fighting
opens
the rope,
chests.
Savage. Cut the rope.
Oh my.
I like how he's like.
Changes his audio line so fast in the process.
Adapt. Kick that creature back and watch it fall.
I think that means you fail if you.
Careful. The undead are tenacious. Impel them to make sure they don't rise again.
Oh my goodness.
I'll do my
this
best.
game is
to heal you,
perfect,
Sarah.
and so much of that revolves around the way
Now is
you
the
can
time to use your
influence
combat
the way you hold
techniques
the
as I
sword.
taught you.
Oh yes, I love that combat is great. And did you know that it actually did not start with their Ark's Fate? Sorry, it didn't start with Dark Messiah.
Give me a
But
moment
it,
to open this door.
That mechanic is actually a feature of one of their first games, Ark's Fatalis.
Blackguards. Here. Hired swords they are. But I can feel the scheming hand of the necromancers behind them. So they too are after the Shantiri crystal.
Yeah, dastardly the lot of them.
Kick that!
Kick him over the edge. Be efficient, Sarah.
I'll find you. Hey!
But don't forget that you can parry.
Stupid.
You're a dead man.
I should learn how to parry.
I guess
said
you weren't
that.
listening to him.
Die.
Isn't it just your right?
Block his blows. Parry. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Because then you'll die and you'll have to resume from your save point.
Oh my goodness. I'm really bad at this, huh?
What was that? You
Yeah, it doesn't. I will say, Steven, you do a really good job of making it not look like your ninth playthrough.
Planks and the shells impale. What happens next? I will finish.
Easy.
don't move.
You see the spikes?
You just say
kick
buddy.
your enemies against
Don't
them.
move,
It's quite
buddy.
effective.
I'm not sure.
Die.
If he's still moving, drive
Got
yourself
him.
through.
Easy. Yeah, no, I'm not
Use more time
good
to
at
hone
it.
your skills if you wish.
Ugly.
I'll keep the portcullis open.
I love the ragdoll effect.
There's just a little bit of lag in the game. I will acknowledge that. I'm even gonna check if there's any way of kind of running this.
Well, you don't want to run it at a lower resolution.
Yeah, that'd be very funny.
What are these? What are those resolution options?
Well, so let's see. Is there anything that I could turn off that wouldn't mess with the experience?
Nope. You just need a better computer.
Oh, now that's beautiful. Oh,
And you crashed the game.
it nearly just crashed the game.
That does look better, even on my end here.
Yeah. I think we might...
Take that board.
A skill point!
That's funny.
What kind of playthrough is this gonna be, Brian?
I don't know. I can't remember what direction these skill trees go.
Okay, so...
Also, is it just me, or do these skill trees look real small
I mean, they're
compared to like
small.
most games nowadays? It's like I think the skill. Oh wait, I was gonna say the skill tree in Dishonored is more extensive, But then I remembered, oh wait, that game's made by the same people, so it probably is, you know, the same
Advanced.
thing but better.
I mean, the important thing is, do we want to get burglar and like stealth, magic, bows or swords, or sword and shield?
Well, I need to decide whether I want to just be Griffin McElroy to your Justin McElroy, or if I want to be serious.
I think this is my like
Like,
9th run through of the game. I think we're gonna do whatever you want. That's
part of
definitely
me's
the
wanting
big
to say
thing.
archery and magic. Let's go with the weakest combo that we can go.
Archery and
Actually, I will
magic.
say that I tried an archery build once, and very early on in the game, it is very hard because you run out of arrows very quickly.
All right, so it's really important to us that we can zoom in on the bow. That's
Yeah,
our
yeah.
priority number 1 right now. I can zoom in.
Master. You are Bowman Sniper.
What now, Master Fenrig?
We're done now. Let us hope that you will be as efficient in future tasks.
I think if you
This
right
is only
click,
the first
you zoom
step
in.
on a long road.
Your mouse 2 is the button.
What's the freaking button? Bow zoom is R.
Oh, that's
There it is.
Alright.
Oh,
There is
yeah.
no time to dawdle, sir.
Zoom D. I think you can pick up your arrows too. Have you tried that?
Not always. Sometimes they're just gone.
Now, take that crystal. You'll
Riches.
have a use for it half a world away.
Half a world
For
away.
today was just the beginning, my boy.
His voice is much
Let us return
echoier
home,
when it's floating around the
and
room
I'll
instead of
hold
just
you
floating around your head.
in your education.
My education, you say? Why did that feel like a euphemism? But yeah,
Oh
good,
yeah, you
good
need
old.
to get your crystal
Oh
for
no!
your education.
Classic cutscenes that I would
Sareth,
cover
my faithful
the
disciple.
computer screen with
Your
a towel
father
when I
would
played
be
it.
proud to see you this day.
Alright, let go of my
Initiated
chin.
into the arts of magic, a fierce and noble warrior. You have all that you need to achieve your destiny. But you won't achieve it here. Your future is out there, in a distant land. I'm sending you to the free city of Stonehelm
What
to
a
meet
break.
a wizard named Menelag. He and I have certain mutual interests. Right now, he's
Your
looking for an
education.
artifact called
Your
the Skull of
education.
Shadow. And unfortunately, he's unable to progress any further in his search. At least not without this. The Shantary crystal that we retrieved. It was worth our pain to retrieve it, don't you think?
I mean, it is shiny.
Take it
It's
to
kind of
Menelag
a lot of
and
work
help
to
him
go
get
through
the
for a
skull.
lamp.
Once you do, I think you'll know what's expected of you next.
Don't
Now
touch
I
my
can-
chin like that.
Now I
please.
can read my Gutenberg Bible over here.
However, my dear boy, I am not sending you alone. You'll need a guide, a companion, perhaps even a guardian.
A guardian.
She may
Perhaps
even teach
even.
you
That's
a few
optional.
other things.
Now that
What is
was
your
a
bidding, my master?
One can travel lighter than two, Sareth.
Am I
So
to
she's gonna jump into your brain.
protect this boy?
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, genuinely
Fear
would pull up
not.
a
This
towel or
won't
something,
hurt
just
a
put it over
bit.
screen because I was an extremely goody two shoes. Couldn't even just
By
look
the
away.
way,
I was like, no,
my
gotta
name
grab
is
a
Xana.
physical barrier to stop myself from looking at Xana. You know.
All right, tutorial.
Tutorial done. Stonehelm finally. It's been a
Tutorials are the
long,
worst.
dull journey. This sequence is so
The
interesting,
free city of Stonehelm.
but very
Crossroads of
boring for the
money
next
and
like 4
magic.
minutes.
Deliver the crystal to Manalag and we can be on our way.
Is it saving, or is it
Yeah.
recording how choppy it gets sometimes?
It
Because
looks
I think
choppy on
it's-
my side.
It does.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Maybe one day I'll have a computer that can just play it. That'd be nice.
Play the game. Maybe
Don't-
I should just play the game and then.
I thought it would be very funny if we played it side by side, and then the whole